Well, I'm going to press on this week on trying to finish making the top irons for the 8-passenger patterned after the top irons off of this 11. I'm going to bend these irons that go into the corner of the front driver's seat, and that's what the vertical 3/4 inch round rod will attach to. Well, I think this makes most of my pieces now. I'm going to take my flap disc grinder and clean all this stuff up. These are a little bit long for my corners, so I'm going to trim them off to length and clean these up also. And then I think we can put these together. These have to be a right and a left, and the upright 3/4 inch rod is going to go to this small end of that taper. So one is going to go here and one is going to go here. So I'm going to put kind of a little angle joint here, scarf joint, where I can split this and set it up in there. I have to make sure they go on the right side on each one. came out pretty clean. I've got a little cleaning up to do in this corner right here. Kind of square that up a bit. So we're sitting pretty flat. That's good. Got a pretty similar taper there. I think that's going to be functional. That's my other one. We're going to be pretty close. I'm actually a little cleaner, more in line with that 3/4 inch. They're a little thicker through here for some reason. I don't know that it'll be a big difference. But that's okay. So you can see how loose this is. So what I didn't show you on the last one, this is now my second one. Let me get it out of here. So what I did on the last one was I took a spot weld with my welder and I welded right in the corner on that side and then also right in the corner on that side. And that was the corner that I had, just a little bit that I had to grind out to clean up. So that allowed it to keep from moving this way when I had it in the forge to bring it up to welding heat. I could hold it this direction, and you notice that I used my fire tong that I use to help support that, because when that becomes up to welding heat, those little spot welds are really fragile. They break easily, so I supported that when I brought it over to do the first weld, and I welded the back side first, and then I brought it in the second time and did the front side before I went to the swage block and actually went to bringing this side down flush into this flat strap. So that's the only thing I didn't show you. Everything else was pretty straightforward in this welding process, but I did tack that. And that's one of the drawbacks of working alone. If I had a striker, I could probably bring this back out in that forging heat and hold it while I had somebody else do that first tack weld. But when you work alone, you kind of compromise things. But I got it to work. I just have one more to go. So there's the foundation of our two back irons for the top. Got to do this little zigzag to it. I'll probably just take the torch and heat it in two different places. But I think they turned out pretty well. I think I have an idea how I'm going to do these upper corners, but I don't have enough time today. Always something for next week. Appreciate you coming along. Thanks for watching.